welcome back to another Road Rider video. So today we're gonna be going to Comet Fest and we're gonna be looking what's around. So I'll see you over there.
So what do you have here?
Alright, so today, man, I don't got everything obviously, but we got a little mixture. We got some Pokemon, we got some anime stuff as always, we got some statues, we got some model kits. I don't have all my plushes, I usually have a bunch of plushes, but we got plushes, we got our Blue Eyes, our Naruto statues, and we always got our Funko Pops right here. As you can see, I got a little bit of everything. And we got a bunch of new wall scrolls, which has been the newest edition that we added. Yeah, man, we got just came in for everybody who loves Dragon Ball Z, obviously. I know a lot of people love Rengoku. We got a lot of Rengoku stuff. And other than that, like I said, we got the wall. Like the biggest edition. We got some new ones. And we got some blankets too. Sailor Moon. We got Attack on Titan. And then we had some Nezuko pillows yesterday, but they went so quick. And here's an item that I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. I might actually keep it, but for all my Dragon Ball Z fans. That's a nice one. Dragon.
The dragon?
Man. He's like 50 inches, I think. Like they say, don't get high on your own supply, but sometimes it happens. That's pretty much it for now.
It's a Blue Eyes, you build it or how?
This one, yeah, you put it together. It's 14 inches, so it's pretty big. And then it has a little pedestal that he sits on, so he's a pretty big one.
I saw that you posted it on TikTok, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we got another one too. So this is the white edition. We also have the gray one too. Oh, the silver one.
Oh, the silver
one too. And over here we got a little bit of we got some Sailor Moon action right here with the hat. Got some lanyards. So like I said, we got a little bit of everything. Obviously, I don't have enough space at this show, so I couldn't go
with your Pokemon cards
too crazy. Man, that's all I got on flow right now. Just got some Astral Radiance, Chilling Reigns, and then some building battles.
Is that the Dragon Ball Z that you guys open on TikTok?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the first Dragon Ball Z one we opened, and then we opened a couple of these for Mo. So
Hero Academia?
Yeah, I think I did like 2 boxes. Mo had got them. But yeah, man, it's just. Oh, and then if you like mystery stuff, got the little mystery boxes right here. So yeah. Like I said, as you can see, the space is a little smaller. Usually we do 2 10x10s. So
yeah, because I see that you've been going to other places and you have more,
more
stuff,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. So since it's not big enough, obviously it's a little smaller. But yeah, when y'all see me at the other ones, you'll see all the other crazy stuff and all the extra space and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Like I said, we just got this new piece of artwork too, little Charmander going into the temple, looks pretty cool.
Oh, I see too.
Yeah, they got a couple other ones over there. That's where I got it from.
And what are those called?
These are called wall scrolls.
Oh, wall scrolls?
Yeah.
Oh.
For people who like posters, but if you get annoyed with like how posters can rip and stuff, these are like the better alternative. They're obviously more expensive, but I think they're way more awesome.
I see.
We got a bunch of them. Again, all these are different ones in here, but obviously I don't have the equipment to put them all up.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Ashley Cassidy. She is an artist. So Ashley, tell me about your drawings. Like, what comes to your mind when you draw all of this?
It depends. Some of them are just based off of like pre-existing stories. So like I have a series of paintings here inspired by like Hades and Persephone, but then there's other stuff where like I take my own ideas. So for example, I have this series right here, like these pieces. It's a series I started of fairies inspired by like the zodiac sign. So sometimes there's like something pre-existing for me to base it off of. Sometimes I just kind of have an idea of my own. and roll with it. So, and then there's just like one-offs here and there. So sometimes it's planned, sometimes it's not. Sometimes there's happy accidents.
When did you started being an artist?
Oh gosh, I mean I've been an artist pretty much all my life, but I really didn't get into looking at it professionally until maybe like high school. So it's probably been a little over 10 years now that I started taking on digital art and growing my portfolio and skill set from there.
Did you always say, I want to be an artist? You never thought of being like a teacher or being something else?
It's funny because I am a teacher too, on top of being an artist. Yeah, so I teach art. So it's funny because like, I mean, I've always been creative, but I don't think I decided I wanted to do it professionally until high school. So like that art was even a career. Like I wanted to be like a marine biologist, and then I learned about like the gaming industry and the publishing industry, all of that. So then I just kind of worked on my own stuff and built my portfolio from there. And then the rest is history, pretty much. So.
Did you at the beginning? Did you started doing like fairy designs, or it was other design?
It was other stuff for sure. Like I didn't really find my voice until like maybe like the last couple of years.
Okay.
And so it was a lot of experimenting. And with that kind of field, you have to kind of learn everything, and I realized that wasn't my thing. So I just found stuff that I like to paint, which ended up being like fairies and flowers and stuff like that. I was like, if that's what I like to paint, I'm gonna get pretty darn good at it. So, and so that's where all of this came from. So, you know, I started with one piece, and then like I just kind of like the rest is history.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here with
Ian Johnson.
Okay, so I have a few questions for you guys. How did you start it? Like, how did you start making this?
In reality, back in 2011, I went to my first convention and I liked everything that was there. I wanted to be a part of that. I couldn't afford to buy any of it, so I said, screw it, I'll just make it.
You should make it.
And a lot of people liked the stuff, and they were asking me if I could buy it. And I said, yeah, give me a couple years. Well, now here we are.
The idea of like, where does it come from? Like,
That all just comes from my love of medieval and historical stuff. I try to focus primarily on historical based stuff, using that to go ahead and go to make stuff that people you can do anything with anything, even if it's just a blank canvas. I'm just there to provide that for people, really.
did y'all like started together, or did y'all just made up like somewhere?
Well, it's been him since day one. I mean, he started it in 2017, and I only got involved when we started working together at IKEA.
Oh.
And he tells me like, hey, I've got this small business. I make foam weapons and armor, and why don't you come by and you can see what sort of things I get up to. And so I did, and we ended up hanging out. We became friends. We started going to these shows, and so like the designs, like all the designs come from him. Most of the work that goes into this is him. I do come over sometimes and I help with like finishing touches. Like on this particular sword, I helped with the sanding on these when we were building these. I helped with the painting. Also the blood effect, I helped do a little bit of that. So I do like finishing touches here and there, and I end up having a lot of fun because I get to come to the shows.
And where do you get like the ideas for the finishing touches? Like,
well, there's a funny story about that.
In reality, we just kind of throw stuff at the wall. That was done by complete accident.
oh wow, really?
It wasn't supposed to look like that. Apparently, he mixed up his red pigment because he wanted to do like a rust effect on the steel. But then I'll let you explain.
As I was going in to go ahead and start doing the brush to go ahead and wash it up, and then I was going to go ahead and brush it all on, then wash it down with a rag. Well, what ended up happening was, as soon as I moved in, it fell on it. And he's over here like, dude, that looks awesome, let's go ahead and do more. So we're just like, screw it.
Yeah. So
Dumped the entire pigment on
what
there.
was supposed to be like a rust covering ended up as a blood splatter effect, you know.
Wow, that's interesting. Oh my god, you have a lot of talent. Do you have social media?
They can scan it through the screen. We primarily function on the Instagram. We have a website, which I'm still kind of playing around with to get it all up and running. There's an Etsy link on there. That doesn't exist anymore. So.
Oh, okay, yes. Are you with?
Lark Mason at Tenzan Studio.
You said your wife draws them?
Yes, my wife does watercolors and pen and ink line drawings. And she takes her inspiration from traditional Japanese woodblock prints. So some of them are by really recognizable artists. Hokusai. This is another one by Hokusai. Others are by 20th century Hiroshi Yoshida. And others are completely original designs. And then she adds anime characters in.
So why Japanese? Like why did she pick just Japanese? Like why?
Well, we love history and we love Japanese art. And we find inspiration in the same way as the anime artists do from art from the past. So bringing them together so that people who love anime today can learn a little bit about traditional Japanese art brings us joy.
When did you start all this? Like when did you start with the paintings?
We just started. Izzy is an artist, and she's been doing art for many years.
Okay.
But we just started doing this a couple months ago, just as a fun thing.
So is this like your first convention that you come to?
This is our fourth one.
Your fourth one?
First one in the Dallas area.
Wow. Are you liking it?
Yeah, it's very fun.
It's very fun?
I have different work that I do, and she does different work, but this is a really fun thing to do.
You're not, so you don't do any painting at all? Like you don't try to?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I leave that to the expert. Yeah, this one's beautiful. So this one, we used a new type of paper. Call him Snowface.
Oh, it got my attention because it's like it's snowing, like it's winter, and it's like it looks like the village. So it's like it kind of looks like a village, like from the movie.
Like the bathhouse.
Yes, I was like, oh, that one is interesting.
And we hide characters in some. So this one, some are very obvious, and others are very subtle. Tanjiro underneath the cherry blossom tree.
Yes, I was thinking, is this a cherry blossom? Because I was like, oh my, it's like from like one day to another. Does it take time?
Yeah, no. We come up with the ideas, and she might do something, and she doesn't like it, so we'll talk about it. And
it's just like
other times it just clicks. This one with Bakugan and Todoroki, she did last week, and instantly she just loved it. When she first made it, nothing to change about it.
So this is your.
This is our Instagram, and that's the company logo that we made up.
Okay.
And probably we might change it.
Alright you guys, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the video like, and comment down below what else do you wanna see, and see you till the next time.